Hi everyone, my name is Gerilyn and I'm the Vitality Expert. I help women get healthy to transform the world through targeted fitness and nutrition transformations. And today is day 6 of my 90 Days of Vitality, where I'm going to share with you steps 4 and 5 in my solution to banish incessant sugar cravings for good. If you've ever noticed that you crave cakes and sugary substances constantly throughout the day, or if you've ever tried to stop yourself and just not been able to stop, then this series is for you. Because the truth is that the reasons we crave are very complex. There are several physical, mental, social, and emotional reasons why we crave sugar, and depending where you lie on each of those spectrums determines the steps you should take to solve these for good. But it is possible, and that's why I've created this 5-step solution process. Step 1 to that was to nourish your body. Step 2 was to nourish your heart. And step 3 was to nourish your soul with the necessary raw materials your body and your spirit and your emotions need not only to survive but to thrive. And when you do these 3 things, you're not only going to experience drastic transformation, but you're going to be a better mom, a better leader, and a more effective person, a more effective human being. But there are 2 more steps we need to take, and I'm going to share with you those today. First, let me ask, do you get poor sleep on a consistent basis? Poor sleep is anything below 7 to 8 hours a night. Do you drink a lot of caffeine? So are you up all the time? Do you work out constantly, maybe 6 to 7 days per week at a very high intensity? Do you have a lot of subcutaneous fat lying around? Do you have some you need to lose? And do you have stress? And high stress can be anything from a big stressor to several small stressors that add up to be something big. And if you experience any of those things, then chances are you have elevated cortisol levels. And that's where we come to step number 4 today, which is to nourish your hormones. Cortisol is a hormone released from the adrenal glands on top of your kidneys. And hormones are little bitty molecules with really big effects. And if we don't nourish our hormones, then our entire vitality and our entire health is going to suffer. So if you have elevated cortisol levels, here's what can happen. First, you can have elevated blood pressure. Then you're going to have an increased rate of glucose metabolism. And this is really important because when your body runs off sugar constantly, it's like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. And you're going to need a constant source of sugar to feed that need. And this is a big reason why people crave cakes, cookies, pasta constantly, is from elevated cortisol levels. So after increased glucose formation is increased muscle mass loss. So you're losing muscle mass because your body is taking the protein in your muscles and turning that into sugar. Then we have a decreased insulin sensitivity, and your insulin is a hormone that uses the sugar and tells it to come into the cells. And when you have decreased insulin sensitivity, a whole array of bad things can happen. Then you have decreased immune system. So you start getting sick more often, and tell me what that can do, to your life. Another symptom is, or another thing that can happen is decreased rate of bone formation. This is really important, women and men. Hello, osteomalacia. Hello, osteoporosis. And finally, you can have a decreased collagen formation, and this results in early aging and early wrinkles. Those are just some of the effects of elevated cortisol. So it's really important to nourish your hormones and take care of this so that you can live to your fullest potential and experience goodness in life. So that's why step 4 is to nourish your hormones. And some ways to do this are: 1, get some more sleep. You need it, schedule it, do whatever it takes. 2, actively reduce the stressors in your life. I suggest taking the biggest one and coming up with a solution and acting on that until you can experience some relief. Then you just take a day off, rest, relax, play, laugh, this will also decrease cortisol levels. Then I already said schedule your sleep, but nourish your body with real whole foods that decrease your insulin levels and allow your body to thrive naturally. And those are some ways that you can decrease elevated cortisol and nourish your hormones. So step 5 in our solution is to practice. This isn't pass, fail, win, lose. This is all about making the next right decision. And the thing is, you will fall off track. You are going to give into your sugar cravings, and it's going to happen. But it's not how many times you fall off. It's how many times you come back to your center and make the next right decision. And you can do this, and I know it. I've done it. My clients have done it. Every next right choice gives you a fuel to help you keep going. And the payoff of this is going to be huge. When you start feeling better and taking control of your health, some of these struggles in your mind are going to disappear. You're going to experience less stress. You're going to take more healthy action. You're going to be a better mom, a better leader, a better role model in your community and in your world. And when you do that, you're going to transform your world one ripple at a time. And that's why it's my mission to help you to be a blessing. So it's really important that you take all of these reasons into consideration to take control of your health. And I'll quickly go over this again: to nourish your body, nourish your heart, nourish your spirit, nourish your hormones, and finally to practice. So I hope you found these tips helpful, and for more free nutrition, fitness, and vitality information, click the link below to go to my website, and you'll get my free weekly Energizer Easy that'll help you keep you accountable, and a free nutrition video I've made to help make this simple. If you aren't subscribed to my 90 Days of Vitality, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now so you never miss a beat and we can enjoy this journey together. Well, that's it. Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Gerilyn and I'm the Vitality Expert, and I help women get healthy to transform the world. Bye-bye.